We're going to Disney World. Yay!
I surprised my niece with a trip to Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom for her 7th birthday. It was her very first time at Disney, and it was a magical day.
You ready?
Yes.
Look!
The castle.
The castle!
Our first order of business was getting her very first pair of ears. Of course, I let her pick them out. And of course, she got these sparkly loofah ears because she's extra like her auntie. And of course, we had to go take a picture in front of the castle. Our first ride of the day was the Haunted Mansion, which was a big mistake. She was terrified, shaking, almost in tears, and thought the ghosts were going to follow us home. I had to keep telling her it wasn't real. That was a huge auntie fail. So to calm her down, we headed over to It's a Small World, and this was right up her alley. She absolutely loved this ride. And of course, we had to ride Prince Charming's carousel. This is another fave for her. Her biggest dream of the day was to meet the princesses. She kept asking me were they real, and I said, of course they're real, and you're going to meet them. The interactions were so sweet, I almost cried. Then I let her drive me around Tomorrowland Speedway, which was so dangerous because she wouldn't keep her eyes on the road, okay? Then we got on the People Mover, of course, because Auntie had to rest her feet, and I really wanted to take a nap, but I had to be the responsible adult and stay awake, okay? Then we headed over to Space Mountain. I was so afraid to put her on this ride. I was so nervous, but she was tall enough to do it, and she really wanted to ride, so I wasn't going to tell her no. And she ended up loving it. I was more afraid than she was. Then we got on Buzz Lightyear. She didn't have any points because she spent all her time spinning us around in circles. Girl, I was so dizzy, okay? Of course, I had to stop for an ice cream break because I always need my Mickey bar when I'm in Walt Disney World. And we went to ride Dumbo. I've never been on this before because I've never brought a child to Disney. I like to go to Disney with my homegirls, okay? We rode the Little Mermaid, and of course, I took her to meet the Little Mermaid. This interaction was so sweet. And then we went to meet Princess Belle. I had no idea it was a full interactive experience. They chose her to be the Beast, so she was the star of the show. She got all the time with the princess. It was so adorable. Of course, we had to ride the iconic teacups, and she just really enjoyed spinning me around. She was just spinning me around all day. I've been dizzy all day. Of course, we watched the fireworks show. It was so amazing, and I just want y'all to know that this bubble wand was $40, okay? $40. We left the fireworks show early because she wanted to ride some more rides, so we got on Peter Pan, and we did Space Mountain one more time before we left, and she asked me would I bring her back, and of course I will, darling. I go to Disney all the time, but seeing it through her eyes made it truly magical, and I'm so blessed and thankful I was able to do this for her. Okay, bye!